One of the most critical issues all leaders face is how to build and maintain a high-performing team. It is probably the biggest challenge that I speak to leaders about, and one that isn't just set and forget. So how do you do that? Well, there's a model that I think can be really useful for people to think about and to work with, is Patrick Lencioni's 5 Dysfunctions of a Team, which is all about building high performance. And it comes with 5 different elements that layer and work on each other. The first is around building trust. Building trust between your leaders that is true, that is intrinsic to how they work together, that is all around showing vulnerability, asking for help, and being able to believe that people are going to be there for you and not for themselves. Where you've got trust, then you're able to engage and master conflict, to really be able to think about how do you engage, how do you debate, how do you actually embrace ideas so that you actually can come up with the best solution for the issues and the strategy that you're working on together as a team. So with that sort of trust comes the ability to really master conflict so that you can achieve true commitment. Not just commitment that sounds good until everyone leaves the room, that commitment's based on being clear and creating buy-in. Because whilst everyone may not agree and may have different views, they feel they've been heard whilst they've mastered conflict, had the right sort of debate. Because if you're heard and understood, then people are able to commit to a course of action as a team. Once you're able to commit to a course of action based on having really unpacked and had good debate based on trust, you can then really start to embrace accountability, to be able to hold each other to the decisions you've made, but also to how you behave and how you execute those decisions. Once you can embrace accountability, then the focus will naturally be on results of the organisation, the things that you want to achieve as a team, not on what you want to achieve as an individual. Right back to that starting point, because you trust each other. So these elements really work together well. And what you can see is over time that the team trusts each other. They're able to embrace debate. They can buy into the commitment because they've been able to explore it. They can now hold each other accountable to what they do and how they do it, and they're able to focus on results. So I really encourage you to explore and build a playbook around these elements. And you can do that in a workshop, a 1 or 2 day workshop, or a series of conversations that over time work on each of these elements, and you come up with your high-performing team playbook, one that you actually will hold each other accountable to over time. And it needs a consistent focus, because there will be pitfalls, there will be changes, there'll be people join and leave the team, because it's dynamic. People are dynamic, teams are dynamic, and you need to be consistently focusing on it. But think about these 5 elements, build a playbook, and it can really help you on that journey towards high performance.